Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to this War of Mine. So, we've just had a fairly good run, got a fair few things from the warehouse, probably going to go back there tonight again, because, you know, why not? We've been raided, though. Someone tried to rob us, the attacks were very aggressive, we managed to fend them off, thankfully we were all armed. We used 9 bullets! What the hell are we fighting off? How many bullets do we have left? 19. We have 19 bullets left. That is very little left. It's like if we go on a loadout for like a proper mission where we're gonna go fully tooled up, we'll take 14 and a shotgun. That leaves us what, 5 at base? That's half what they just used. That's not enough for a full night. You really want like 9 at base. Oh bloody hell! This is awful. Pav, immediately you're tired. Go sleep. No, this is not good. You're still recovering, yeah, but you're not tired. So sucks to be you. You're very hungry. You should probably eat something then. Okay, so, anything on the radio today? It's a lie, there's nothing on the radio. Call outside. Classic music. Humanitarian aid. Band's blue is extreme vigilance. Let's go back to the classical music. Where is it? There we go. Anton, you're very hungry. Yeah, go eat something. I think we can, you know, celebrate the fact we managed to raid a bandit-held depot thing. Warehouse, that's the one. Bio! Start a siege. The attendants fell as dependent parents choose to keep their kids home. One young man advised me to cover the window with mattress from the gym. That's silly. Children need the light to read, I said, and besides, it's not like anyone is going to target the school. I assume that's all meant to be ironic. In a very dark way, considering the way the school's in. By the way, if you can hear banging in the background, it appears that the flat next door have decided that today is a really good day to do some sort of renovations suddenly, I think. Hopefully you can't hear that. Normally the microphone doesn't, in which case I'm just, you know, talking about something that you will never notice a difference in. Okay, so we can make this. Excellent. Just, oh my god, look at the wood. We'll have 1 left. But yeah. Let's try making this. So we will need a heat lamp. Come on. By the way, when I say Sveta, and people go, no, it's pronounced Sveta, not Sevta. I was like, what? Like in the comments, people are typing it out, and I'm like, the reason I don't understand is I can't read it. It's not because I haven't read it. I can't understand how to pronounce the, like, what was it, anglicized version of the name? Yeah. Thank you for trying to help in the comments, but I seriously still don't know how to pronounce it. Also, less caring by now. We're what, 10 episodes in? Yeah. I'm stuck in my ways. Okay, done. Make. Now we can make our own vegetables. After this, I think we're going to maybe, I don't know, maybe probably get the rat trap? The rat trap is useful. Maybe even another water collection thingy. Although that will really drain our supplies. Can we make another filter? Because I'd like to... Nope. Okay, so we're out of wood and we're out of components. Okay, we can't do that. Can we make moonshine? Okay, we would need fertilizer. We don't have any fertilizer. I need to get I probably should have grabbed at least some fertilizer last night. I remember picking it up and being like, nah, I won't need this. Yeah, you will. Damn it. Right. How long? Okay, I can make 1 fertilizer really quickly. So I will, from food. I know it's a bit odd. People are probably going to complain and be like, what are you doing with the food? This will make a vegetable, which allows me to use 2 food. That's the plan, at least. And it takes time to set up, so I'd rather get it set up now, because by the time it probably becomes available to use the vegetable, we'll already be almost starving to death because of the time difference. Okay, Svetar, you can go sleep. Anton, go sleep. Pav, go finish off what Anton finished. Not there. What Anton didn't finish. I was about to say, go finish off what Anton finished. Yeah, there'll be no point in finishing off what Anton finished. Clever man. Ugh. Feats of brain power like this, which is why I'm a YouTuber. Wow, I don't know if that's meant to be demeaning to me or YouTubers. Are we done for today? I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Oh, we could make... No, I was about to say, we could make a guitar, because we got the broken guitar last night, and then I was like, no, we can't. We don't have anything to build it with. We're also out of fuel, so I'm probably going to burn our last bit of wood. Yeah, I should probably do that. So that last bit of wood... Bye-bye. Where are you? There. We've got books we can turn into fuel, but no. Like, a paragon... I don't think you can not burn books. I think you're allowed to burn books, but only as, like, a very last resort. It doesn't really have much to do with being a paragon. But I just don't want to burn books. It's my principle. Okay, so yeah, we're actually up to a reasonable temperature now. Good. I think we can end the day. Now, the question is, where will we go? The brothel is an option. Right now, I think we need components and parts and stuff. Sniper Junction, did you have some? I remember there were a couple of places that had, like, a load, but I can't remember for the life of me where they were. I think Sniper Junction had a lot. I think we've cleaned out a lot from the warehouse. Lots of materials. Some materials. Although, if we go to the construction site, it's possible that the sniper's set up in the construction site. And if we go there, then there's the possibility of getting rid of the sniper. And then there'll be no more sniper, which would be nice. It would save a lot of people from getting shot. But no, I think we just need somewhere where we can just grab a load of supplies. Be like, right, we got the supplies, awesome. Now, whatever. Yeah, we should go to Sniper Junction. Here's my logic, right? Because it can get cut off in winter, and winter might be coming. The Starks may be right. We don't know yet. There's a possibility that winter could be coming any minute. I'd like to be able to get stuff out of there now, because I know it's going to be cut off in winter. Yep, that's good. We opened everything we need to open, so I don't need any of this. I will take the hatchet, actually. We can just hack apart some furniture. Because that'll get us fuel as well, and fuel stacks better than wood. Which is odd. Wait for it. Go. Wait for it. Go. There we go. Okay, so we're in now. Hopefully Pav won't run a weird way and get himself shot. There's always a possibility of this AI. Oop. It's not really AI, it's pathing, isn't it? There we go. I knew there were a load of components and stuff left. Well, not components. Materials. Yeah. Okay, now let's go in and actually find some furniture to smash apart. And we might as well just smash all the furniture apart now. And that way we don't have to come back here with a hatchet. We're doing a hatchet job right now. Okay, so how high can I stack fuel? Pretty high, I think. So if we get rid of one component, take fuel. Smashy, smashy. Okay, and get me more fuel. I think fuel stack's pretty high. Just to 4. Ah, that's 2 wood anyway. No, is it? No, because wood is a 1-for-1 trade for fuel. So what we're effectively doing is we're stacking double. I like those odds. I'm not gonna lie. I like that a lot. I'm actually gonna get more fuel. Yeah, 2 stacks. Because we need fuel for everything from cooking to running the boiler to, well, everything. So we might as well, you know, get what we need in terms of fuel now. Because it will, you know, be more efficient for our space. Right, anything else to hack apart? Apart from the sniper. I really don't want to hack apart the sniper. He's annoying. Or she. It could be a she. We could be doing like some Full Metal Jacket type stuff. Alright, now I'm just a small segue here. Full Metal Jacket is meant to be like a horrific tale of war in effect. But by the time they get to the end bit, and spoilers, the sniper's a woman, I'm kind of like, and? Like, there's so much horrific war stuff already, I thought you'd be kind of over the whole shooting women part of it. You'd have realized by now that everyone is dangerous or something. I never really got that part. It seemed a bit late as a revelation. That's a great thing about things like, well, even go so far as something like a knife. Whoever's wielding it is dangerous, provided they, you know, are strong enough to be able to wield a knife, and you don't have to be very strong to wield a knife. I'm just saying, like, really, really old people or babies aren't as dangerous with knives. But, you know, given that certain minimum threshold, they're a threat to life. No matter, you know, you could be like a really, really old lady, but provided you've got, you know, enough muscle strength to wield a knife, you are just as dangerous. Well, okay, you aren't just as dangerous, but you are still a massive threat comparable to, you know, someone who is a body lifter with a knife. Because the main threat from a weapon like a knife or a bullet really comes from organ-puncturing wounds, which you don't need to be that strong to inflict, provided, you know, you've got a sharp knife. It's not if it's a butter knife, then that's different. Yeah, there's a small segue there. You can realise that after, what, this is like technically my fifth season. I think 50? Is it fourth? No, it's fourth season. I'm starting to get onto these weird segues. Okay, were we raided? That's the question. No, good. I'm getting fed up of being raided. Let's make a guitar. Let's not, actually. We don't need to make one. Now, the reasoning is, like, a guitar would be like, oh, everyone's very hungry. Apart from Anton, because screw Anton. I was factually precise about my status in the academia. I was nominated for the Fields Medal once. It's like the Nobel Prize in Maths. I used to teach and enjoy it quite a bit. This, in turn, is a way of responsibility to the impact the war had on me. I was trying to protect my brightest students for months, only to become a witness to them being killed ruthlessly. Oh, I like Anton more now. I've talked crap about him for so long. Sveta, just... You're not even sick anymore. Get up. Stop being lazy. She's not really lazy. She's starving to death, so... I wouldn't really call that lazy. Pav definitely gets food. Sveta can make do for one day. Zata can have food as well. I don't know. Let's see what we want to build next. Trap for small animals is very tempting. The part count is high, and I mean actual parts as opposed to, you know, other parts. Or just general parts. No, the part count is high. I'm just going to have to say part from now on. It sounds silly. It sounds like I'm like a 7-year-old? I don't know. Someone who's just only sort of... No, 7-year-old's way too late. I mean like a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old. Someone who's just got the grasp of the English language and is like, that's a part. Yeah, no, this is a part. They're all parts of the whole, but this is a noun, big P part. They're all nouns. Yeah, anyway. This will allow me to have food, you know, consistently. I mean, the other options are not that many. Let's plan for the future. This is planning for the future because, well, we have to put food down to get food. And we're not sure how long until the food actually becomes available. That's the issue. Because the rat trap, whatever you want to call it, this small animal trap, whatever, doesn't have a defined time. That's going to be really expensive. Could probably make more saw blades. How many saw blades do I have? Don't think we've got many. Yeah, we don't have any. How many can I make? 2? I'll make 2. Because we're probably going to end up using them very soon. I'm planning to probably go on a little bit of segue. Maybe go to the construction site, etc. I hope we'll manage to keep it warm in here. Yeah, so we're complaining about the temperature already. Oh, no. Whoa. Sorry, clicked outside the window. And, ooh, what do I want to put in? I could put in a tin. No, there's no point in doing that. I'll put in raw food, which is unfortunate. I could put in, like, fertilizer if I had any, but I'm actually using it now. So we're doing 1 raw food to catch 2 raw food. That's not efficient, but it will have to do. Let's also make some more fuel. No, we've got fuel. Trading! Trading, man! Do we have enough to trade? I don't actually know. I hope we do. Bullets and water. That's what we want, mate. Let's make a deal. Okay. Also sugar. Do I have anything to trade? I have 4 moonshine. Okay. Water. No sugar. 2 bullets. God damn it. Okay. Fine. Right, very generous. So let's work up from very generous. I would like... Ooh. I would like some food. But it's really expensive, so I'll have to tack that on the end. Okay. Can't quite get that. Fine, we have a deal. Okay, so we're close. I need parts because at the end of the day, they're kind of hard to find. And as you've just seen, we just spent 10 on our rat trap, which took most of them. I think we'll probably do that deal. Now, it's tempting to give them another firearm, because we know we'll get more. Like, as soon as you go into any place with bandits, you know you're getting, you know, X amount of bandits, you're getting X amount of firearms. I don't think any bandits have just melee weapons. I think they're all firearms. So, in theory, we'll just be like, okay, we'll just go somewhere with bandits, we'll get more firearms. So I could just give them firearms. It would stop them using so much ammo as well, probably. The ammo situation is pretty dire as well. I can always go to the military base to trade for that, but I need stuff to trade for it, and I don't have anything to trade. I'm going to get rid of my last moonshine now. Like, how many components can I get? Yeah, I can get 10 components for a moonshine. You know what? I'm going to keep the moonshine. Unless he'll give me, you know, substantial amounts of wood. Bow. Yeah. 7 wood? No, I'd rather keep it, because that way I can always go to, like, you know, somewhere I desperately need it. Now the question is, how can I get a tin of food? Because a tin of food I would like to trade for. Broken guitars sell for a good price? Didn't we find, like, there's a... somewhere, I can't remember where for the life of me, there is a cupboard full of broken guitars. I think it's back at Sniper Junction. If broken guitars sell so well, I would totally do that for broken guitars. What else would he give me at the same time? Okay. I can get 3 wood and that. Deal. And Sevta gets to eat. I know you haven't got all day, but... well, you have, actually. You have got all day. You will actually stay here until nightfall. Right. So, anyone wants to sleep? You're tired. You should sleep. Okay, bye-bye. Pav is very hungry. Okay, Pav gets to eat as well. And then we're out of our tinned food, which is why I wanted to buy one. Yeah, that makes sense now. I was kind of like, why did I only get the one? Oh, yeah. You should also check the radio, just in case. I don't think there's going to be anything particularly interesting on. They just play loops of the Archers. It's like BBC Bloody 4. Okay, anything? No? Wait, what was that? Extreme shortages of most of our supplies. People will soon become scavengers scouring the city. That sounds basically like the situation we've had since day 1. Most animals disappeared. Keep in mind from buying meat from dubious sources. Okay, so basically cannibalism. Oh wait, can't wait until the cannibalism DLC comes out. I was talking about this with Maths and Northern Lion or someone on Twitter. Just saying, you know, Anton is good for one thing. The cannibal DLC. That would be such a good DLC for him. Maybe not for him, but for people who have him in their squad. What's it gonna be? Well, you're gonna bugger off. That's what it's gonna be, mate. You're gonna bugger off. Was someone knocking? No, that's not his We'll get rid of him. I don't think we have a real reason to keep him around. Bye! I hope Snipers... Well, I hope Snipers won't see you too. You've kind of got a monopoly, but you're useful. I'm also completely out of... I was about to say bandages. I'm completely out of... moonshine. So I need to get more. Let's check... how much it would be to put a reinforced door on. We need 4 electrical components. We need a lot more parts and a lot more wood. Okay, because that's what I'm thinking of next. Like, we could get stuff in like a herbal workshop and start being able to make our own medicine. We don't have a lot of stuff to really make that worthwhile. And while it's, you know, not winter time, we can actually go to the hospital. So I don't see a real massive point in doing that just yet. I will make a filter and we'll put some extra water on because water in the winter takes components, takes wood as well, or whatever you choose to turn to fuel. And in the winter, fuel is at scarcity anyway. So I prefer to be able to stockpile it, and I've got, you know, a feeling that winter might be coming. You know, the Starks probably are right. We're having temperature issues as it is, which, you know, doesn't always happen. That fuel's still going strong, at least. Bam, okay. I believe we're ready to go to the next day. But we're going to call it here for the moment, actually. I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. This episode was one of these sort of, you know, let's just build a few things, get back together, avoid sniper fire. That's pretty standard everyday life in Pagorum at the moment. Next episode, we're probably going to make it a little bit more risky. Go somewhere with bandits, get some rifles, shotguns, etc. And then we can trade them. Because we're now missing the basic trade essentials. And unless we get something else to trade, well, we're screwed. Or sugar. Sugar, we would turn into moonshine. We have enough water to be able to turn sugar into moonshine in pretty large batches very quickly. But until next time, I'm EnterElysium. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode, which I've already said. So if you have, please like the video. And if you're not subscribed, well, please consider subscribing so you can follow along with the adventures of Pav and friends. It's pretty much Pav and friends. So yeah, stay shiny.